What's going on, guys? It's been like a year since I made a video, but better late than never. Taking a long break, got married, went back to a marketing agency. You know what? It's never too late to learn. I thought, why not fill in the gaps, go see how people do it in the real world. I never studied marketing, so I wanted to see how big companies run big client profiles and put big portfolios, running marketing campaigns, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. I wanted to see how it's done. I wanted to even learn if agency life is for me. Do I like consulting? Do I like marketing? Where I stand in all of that? Do I like working for someone? I kind of knew I didn't like working for someone, but maybe I like marketing, so I wanted to explore that life, that avenue. I've been taking a back seat on drop shipping. I think the whole drop shipping thing is fun, it's good, there's still a lot of money to be made in it, but I got burnt out after a few years of doing it, made a lot of money, but I want to build something stable, right? There's a lot more money and a lot more security in knowing that you have a $1 million business that's bringing you, six figures every year, and it's something you can work on, something you can be proud of, something you can promote, as opposed to drop shipping from China where you not really worrying about the end customer too much. I mean, you want them to have a good product, but at the end of the day, like, it's straight from supplier, no quality checks, straight to the customer. And I want to be part of that process. I want to do those checks. I want to make sure the front end customer is amazing. I want to bundle products. I want to contact suppliers in America and have a very unique selling process, a unique customer delivery process. So I want to be working on these things and really grow myself as a marketer. I've been working on a long-term store I purchased called Toy Box City. It's 12 years old and I purchased it from someone else, but I mean, he hasn't been working on it for the last 3 years, so there's a lot of improvements to be made, and that's where I've come in and I've added my marketing touch. I've redesigned everything. I've been buying and selling virtual land. I've been big into the cryptocurrency game. There's a lot of money to be made there as well. You're probably like, what the hell is virtual land? Again, I'll go into it. I like telling you guys about what I'm doing. I'm still making money, doing different things and learning and just sharing what I'm doing. So let's jump in. Alright, let's start off with Toy Box City. So Toy Box City was a purchase I made from Flipper. Flipper is a website that you can buy and sell websites, right? I saw this website for sale, didn't really have any bids on it, but after a quick look, I realized it was a good 12 years old. As you can see here, this is Wayback Machine. It's a website where you can check how different websites looked at different stages in their lifetime, but you can see that it went all the way back to 2005 when the domain was first built on. So that's over 10 years old, closer to 15 years old. It's existed and no issues. I mean, like, it's not done anything dodgy. It's had consistent traffic for a while, since it's had consistent growth. And one of the things I'm wary about when buying websites is I don't want websites that are like 3 months old and have had a splurge of traffic because someone's been blasting it on Facebook. Those are not sustainable. Obviously, that traffic's going to die out. It has no credibility with Google, or not much at least. And you're not really you'll have to keep spending money to acquire traffic. But websites like this, where it's had a slow growth organically and it's had the time to prove to Google that it's legit, it's a good website, selling good products. These products were all dropshipped from America, nothing from China. So it's had over 1,000 sales, and I bought it about 4 months ago. It looked like this when I first bought it, but I've since switched it to Shopify. So previously it was running on BigCommerce. I switched it to Shopify, added a bit of a design touch to it, added a lot more content, kind of categorized the boxes. So these are the toy boxes that I'm aiming to sell. If you click on wooden toy boxes, you'll see obviously all the wooden toy boxes. It's kind of like the kids furniture niche, and I've looked into it. There is a decent amount of money to be made if you can get out in the right places. But I've had a content strategy, so it'll be kind of fun to see where this goes. I've made a few sales this month. I actually made 4 sales this month so far, but I've had to refund a couple because I had issues with the supplier. So I mean, it's starting to pick up a little bit, and we will see. I'm just going to keep blogging about it. This is just a video introducing the project and the potential for the project. It was getting about 50 to 60 hits a month. Now it's getting a few hundred visitors a month, and that's mostly organic. And then I'm using a few paid platforms, and I've managed to increase it to 1,000 visitors a month in the last mostly 1 or 2 months since I've switched it to Shopify. So that's one project I'm working on. Another project I mentioned was Decentraland, which has been so much fun. It is such a cool project, totally unrelated to ecom. It is in the crypto world, so if you're not familiar with Bitcoin or Ethereum and you don't really believe in all that kind of stuff, then I don't know if this is going to appeal to you. But basically, you can own little blocks of lands. So these lands in this big virtual map. So let me open the map for you guys. So this big virtual map where you can see everyone's put their little piece of parcel for sale, and you can buy each little parcel for different prices depending on what people have put it for sale as. This one's selling it for 45,000 mana coins. Mana is trading at 10 cents a coin at the moment, so this is about 4,500 US dollars. This is about, what's that, 2,800 US dollars. This is about 10,000 US dollars. Some prices are ridiculous. At the end of the day, you can list it as whatever price you want. So you're gonna find some, really expensive. But this map is, you can enter this world using virtual reality glasses. Each little parcel is actually 10 by 10 meters in width and length, and in height it's about 20 meters. The more adjacent parcels you have, the higher you can build. You can build whatever you want. So there are people building mansions, there are people building roller coasters, people building haunted houses, all kinds of really fun experiences. These purple blocks are projects that communities are working on. So War Thunder Community Park, Central Business District, what's this? Virtual Reality Shopping District, the Crypto Valley. This one aims to be like a Silicon Valley where you can go in and pitch your product to different investors all around the world. It's really cool what's going on here. So these light gray lines are roads you can walk up and down in, but obviously it's virtual, right? So you'll be able to teleport, you'll be able to go wherever you want, just clicking on any parcel coordinate. These green lands, these green bits are Genesis plazas. They're going to be where community activities and events are going to be held. If you have land parcels connected to Genesis plazas, they're worth quite a bit. This one's selling for 95,000 US dollars. This one's selling for also 95,000. What else we got? Maybe these ones are a bit cheaper. Okay, so this one's 8,000 US dollars, 15,000 US dollars, and I've bought and sold a bunch of different lands so far. Basically, you can go to the marketplace, you can buy a land for X amount of mana, and you can put it for sale again. So if you want to buy this and this is how much mana I have at the moment, you can buy these lands for X amount and then resell it for 5,000 mana more and make 500 US dollars just like that if someone does buy it. A trade I did recently was one that I bought for 55,000 mana, so 5,500 US dollars, and I sold it for 99,000 mana, which is 10,000 US dollars pretty much. And it was this parcel right here, that one. So it was pretty close to the center. It's not connected to any road, so it's not as valuable, but it's pretty close to the center, right? I sold it for 99,000 mana, and I had bought it for 55,000 mana about 3 weeks ago. So I'm just buying and selling land, which it's just become obsessive now. I mean, it's not easy to make money. It is still risky, but if you can buy it really cheap by hustling people, communicating with them, there's a lot of potential of money to be made. So that's Decentraland. So those are my two biggest projects right now. So I've got a website called dclblogger.com, and you guys know me, I love to blog. So naturally I created a website where I just go through like all the trades, a lot of the trades that I've done. When I buy a parcel, I kind of blog about it. I go through some of the project districts. I've even made a course if you want to buy and sell. I've made over 700, not close to 700,000 mana, which is about 70,000 US dollars. Just buying and selling this stuff since January, which has been really cool. So understanding just, how and what parcels I bought and why I bought those parcels, why they're worth that much money, tips on making money and all that kind of stuff in Decentraland. So it's an awesome project. If you want to get involved, you can check it out. But yeah, moving forward, it's going to be an interesting year. I am aiming to really build Toy Box City. I want to make this a brand, so I'm going to be outreaching to a lot of influencers, seeing if I could advertise on the YouTube videos, and I'll be blogging all about it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with drop shipping with China or the whole AliExpress model. I kind of feel it not outdated, but the fun and the drive for me has kind of gone down a little bit. still a ton of money to be made. So, I mean, like, if you want to make money in that, go right ahead. But I've wanted to build something more long term, something I could be a bit more proud of, and maybe sell one day. So, yeah, great to get in touch with you guys again. Comment on below this video. Let me know what you're interested in, and let's just see where the year goes. Good luck, guys.